Do not project your shortcomings on people. If they can do it, they can do it. Just dial it back a little bit sometimes. You guys are always going to the extreme. I mean, it's always the extreme. He dropped 2 passes. He's no longer a wide receiver. He missed a few tackles. Oh my God, his career's over. He better choose one. Your podcast name is Speak Easy, but you always speaking not easy.
BWB. Bandwagon Buffs.
That's right. It's your man's Harry Billion. Please do me a favor and smash that subscribe button. Make sure to give me the thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so that you can get the videos as soon as I upload it to YouTube. All right, family, I got to go ahead and get into this video real quick. So that's all the business I got. You know what time it is. Let's work. What's going on, folks? I hope all is well. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I do appreciate it. You know, I go by the name of Harry B, and the B means billion. I have a reaction that I want to do to this interesting topic that has come up concerning Travis Hunter's injury. The guys at the Speak Easy podcast, they have some things to say. I'm going to play the video, and then I'll come back and give you my perspective. Obviously, TLP means the Liberian perspective, so stay tuned for that.
The NFL today's Jacksonville Jaguars wide receiver / DB Travis Hunter underwent a successful surgery to repair a torn LCL in his knee today. Fellas, he's now going to miss the rest of the season. Do we have concern about Travis Hunter's future?
I always had concerns.
Oh, wow.
And if you didn't have concerns about Travis Hunter, you weren't being realistic. You know how many freak athletes have come into the NFL and have not successfully played both ways, nor have they tried? You know how many athletes in the NFL could have played both ways and didn't? Like, as great as Travis Hunter is, and he is an absolute star, you cannot outdo the National Football League. Calvin Johnsons have existed. Patrick Petersons have existed. Derek Stingley's have existed. They don't play both ways. So to come in and think that you will successfully be able to play both ways without it taking a toll on you, I think that's asinine. If this was a contact injury, I'd say this is a moot point. Contact injury, I don't think that has anything to do with usage. To my knowledge, this wasn't a contact injury. This occurred at practice, non-contact. I tore my MCL 3 times. I did it twice in college. I did it once in the NFL. I know a lot about knee injuries. So you're not talking to someone who doesn't know what they're talking about. You're talking to someone who knows about lateral ligament and knee injuries. I know all about them. If it's a non-contact injury, this to me has probably a lot to do with usage. And even if you're not talking about usage in the NFL, because it's not like Travis Hunter was playing 120 snaps a game, think about the toll it took on him in college. Though he only played 3 seasons, you could say he really played 5 seasons. Because he played 5 seasons worth of snaps.
Right.
At Jackson State, sure, 1 season. By the time he got to Colorado, every season Travis Hunter was playing was 2 seasons. And not 2 seasons of quarterback just dropping back. Not 2 seasons of defensive line, strike, get your head in the gap, shed, make a tackle. 2 seasons of sprinting. Travis Hunter was running, I think, 3 miles a game or something like that every single game. Maybe 2 miles if I'm mistaken. So to think that Travis Hunter would be able to successfully play both ways in the NFL like he did in college, to me was disrespecting the game of football.
Yeah, he has to choose one. And this is a clear sign.
All right, so I'm going to stop it right there. He has to choose one, and this is a clear sign. And then him thinking he could play both ways and be successful is disrespecting the game. Those are some very strong statements and some very strong positions to take. We are talking about the fact that Travis Hunter got hurt at practice, non-contact, and now we have a reason for us to call for his play, for him playing both sides of the ball, to call for that card. I feel like, and I believe 2 things could be right at the same time. Because at the end of the day, your body does take a toll, the amount of hits you take. So there is wear and tear on your body. I understand that. From the organization's standpoint, they also have to understand and then do what you call load management and body management. They have to understand that, and your conditioning has to be different from everybody else's conditioning. Either Travis Hunter has to spend the money, or the organization is going to have to spend the money. I don't know if it was in a podcast or somewhere he spoke. This is LeBron James, on how much he spends on taking care of his body and managing his body in the off season. I believe he said he spends like $1 million off season to manage his body, to take care of his body from having a personal chef to the type of food that he eats, the type of exercises he does. I think the organization has to understand that Travis Hunter, his body is going to be used in a different way than other athletes. If you are a wide receiver, there are specific exercises that you can do to take care of your body. If you are a defensive back, there are specific exercises for you. Travis Hunter has to do both. So he's going to have to spend a lot of that money that he has now, being the number 2 overall pick, spend some of that money and take care of your body. The organization is only going to do what the organization is going to do. You know your body better than anybody knows your body. I say that to say that I understand the argument. I'm not here to debunk the argument. I'm not here to say they're totally wrong. They're not necessarily wrong for saying that it's going to take a toll. Here's what I'm disagreeing with is the approach. We're content creators. They're on the podcast. I'm on YouTube. We're all content creators and we need something to talk about, something interesting, right? It's a bunch of things happening in the sports world, but you want to pick the biggest thing to talk about. So the angle of Travis Hunter's injury, though it was non-contact, because I don't believe you have full contact in practice. So I don't think it was not like, oh, he was just standing up and his knee got hurt. I understand what they're saying. I would have to partially agree with them. But some of the things that they're levying on this, I feel like it's a little bit much. Like disrespecting the game. Like, come on, bro. I don't understand how you saying like he's disrespecting the game. Because Travis Hunter didn't just wake up one day and say, oh, now I want to play both sides of the ball. He didn't. He conditioned his body for the college game, and he did it successfully, and he was a Heisman Trophy winner. So let's draw back a little bit on how we assess the situation. And all of these words that you're levying against the situation, I don't think some of them are necessary. Some are, because you do have experience with knee injuries, and you do have experience playing the game, and you understand the type of toll that the game takes on your body, how much you're getting hit. We talk about CTE and all of these injuries and stuff like that. Your brain being rocked, going 100 miles per hour, and then somebody hitting you or you hitting someone because he's on defense. Yes, it's going to take a certain amount of toll. But if he did it in college and got a Heisman Trophy for it, for you to come out here and say, after he got injured, to say he's disrespecting the game because he thought he could do it, I think it's way too soon. It's one injury. Like, it's way too soon for you to start saying, oh, let's end it. Let's choose now, because you're going to get hurt regardless of what position you play in this game. Whether you play 1 or 2 positions, you're going to get hurt. Yes, Travis Hunter got hurt. If you follow Travis Hunter doing out his college career, you'll understand that he pretty much stayed hurt. He got hurt. He'll come back and then he'll play at a high level. One injury and we're already calling for that card. This type of talk and the way that they're approaching this conversation is like this is his 3rd year, and from year 1 he got injured, year 2 he got injured, year 3 he got injured, and then we're finally saying, you know what? Enough is enough, man. Look, it's time for you to choose. It'll be more respectable to say that when he's put some mileage under him in the NFL. But for his very first injury in the NFL, for us to start calling for that card, you're jumping the gun. I mean, it's just way too soon, and you don't have enough data for you to start saying, oh, it's because he's playing both positions. You have your concerns. Everyone have their concerns. We get it. The first injury or the first sign of trouble cannot be always him playing both positions. We got to be very careful how we handle this. Right now, he's a rookie, right? But when the season started, he was struggling a little bit to try to get his footing on defense and on offense, and they weren't really targeting him correctly. And people were already, these same guys, I believe it was, these same guys would come out and they would say, pointing over here because my screen is right here. So you're like, which guys? They're right there? Yeah, these same guys, okay? Yeah, man, but they will start saying, oh, no, he's no good on defense. He better focus on offense. And if he's struggling on offense, he drops a few passes. Oh, no, he's no good on offense. He better stick to being a DB. If you noticed, a lot of us around here, because we are Shedeur fans, a lot of people come out and they protect Dillon Gabriel, the short 2'9" dwarf that's trying to play football. He can't see over the football to try to throw it. He got to throw it with both. I'm just joking, but still, like, because I'm a Dillon Gabriel hater. I don't hate the person. I just hate the player, okay? Him as a person, that's God's child. I'm a Christian man. I don't really have hate for him. It's just a sports thing, okay? So don't get it twisted. But I'm a certified Dillon Gabriel hater. The only reason for that is because he's going against Shedeur, and I'm a Shedeur fan. That's it. Okay, so don't take it out of pocket. Don't take it too far. But we look at Dylan Gabriel, and a lot of people around here be trying to protect him and say he's a rookie. We don't levy all of that, hate on rookies. It's funny how when Travis Hunter, came out the gate struggling a little bit, all of a sudden he can't do what he did in college. He's a Heisman Trophy winner, but he can't do it because we didn't give him the same grace that we are giving the dwarf. We didn't give him that same grace. We're going to protect Dylan Gabriel all the way until he becomes some type of Pro Bowler or whatever in year number 7, 6. I don't know when he's going to finally put it all together. I'm sure he'll probably figure it out, right, if he stays in the NFL. Why is it that we're always giving grace to the other guys, but then when it comes to the other guys, wink, wink, right, we never give grace. 2 weeks, 3 weeks into the season, Travis Hunter's no good. You better choose one. As soon as something happens, it's like we go all the way to the extreme. Why go to the extreme? He got hurt. I would love for them to kind of dial it back a little bit. Just dial it back a little bit sometimes. You guys are always going to the extreme. I mean, it's always the extreme. He dropped 2 passes. He's no longer a wide receiver. He missed a few tackles. Oh my God, his career's over. He better choose one. And I'm just cautioning you, like, to have some grace, the same grace that you give these white boys. Oops, did I say it? It came out? I'm sorry. I was thinking out loud. You didn't hear that. There was a glitch. There's a glitch. Okay, nah, man, because we give grace to like other players, but then when it comes to the black players, we want them to succeed right away. And Travis Hunter is a rookie. So let him have that rookie grace that you give to the white players. Give that same grace to the black players because they deserve the same break. You know what I'm saying? That grace they needed too. They need time to develop to figure it out. And if you look around the league, a lot of dudes are getting hurt. You see what I'm saying? A lot of dudes are getting hurt. So for us to just jump the gun and just go straight to it, you call it asinine, and you were throwing out all these words. I think you are disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like Archo and y'all speak easy. Y'all need to speak a little easy. Y'all need to be easy. Y'all do need to be a little easy because y'all are always going through the extreme, man. When I like y'all take, y'all former players who have knowledge about the game. We want to respect y'all out here in this space that we're all occupying. We want to respect your expert take, and we want to make sure that you guys are not always going, you're throwing everything on it. Take it easy. Your podcast name is Speak Easy, but you always speaking not easy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are always extreme. Like, come on. Are you trying to go viral? Are you trying to get clips and stuff? I don't understand why y'all always got to go all the way there. Bro, you come out, you say, look, man, this is one injury. Let's just hold on and see. It's one injury, people getting hurt all over the league. So we're not going to jump the gun. We're not going to overreact and start saying it's because he's playing both positions. No, it's one injury first year. Look around the league. Mad players getting hurt. Some season-ending injuries. They don't even play both positions. So for him to get hurt and for y'all to just come out all the way and start saying what y'all are saying is just y'all not being easy, bro. Like, I know that y'all. I mean, this is your calling card because we all want something to talk about, and we're gonna want to blame something. We're gonna want to say something about the fact that he is playing both positions. You see what I'm saying? That is the easy target. If he wasn't playing both positions, and because he played at such a high level in college, and he was not on a great team, right? If he got hurt, then what do we blame it on? What do we say is the cause of that injury? We got to figure that out. If it wasn't both positions, you would have to use something else. So what exactly would it be if he didn't play both positions? But that's the one thing that you can harp on right away and just say, all right, it's time for him to choose. It is not time for him to choose because y'all were the same one saying when he wasn't doing well, y'all were the same one saying that it was time for him to choose one because he wasn't doing well. Now that he's doing well and he got an injury, now we want to use that. So it's time for y'all to choose what y'all going to be talking about. Like, if your podcast is named Be Easy or Speak Easy, it's time for y'all to be easy. Now, I'm gonna give y'all this. Let's share this right here. Let's remove this and let's share this right here because I feel like I mean, a lot of y'all already know who this is, and I'm just gonna put it on the screen. This is crazy because he was mismanaged by Dion, ex ESPN personality slams Coach Prime. This is by Sports Skeeter. The reason why y'all know who this is. The reason why you go with you want to go with the whole idea of ex ESPN personality slams Coach Prime because you want to get people to read it. All right. You want to get people to read it because if you say the name, right? If you say who it is, then people are going to be like, oh, we already know that dude's a hater, so don't even try us. Right. So that's why you got to go with the way that you're going. The reason why I'm looking down, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find the thing that he actually said, and then we'll read it, and then I'll end on that. But let's find what he said. He said, Travis Hunter has had season-ending knee surgery. This person said on Instagram, I contend this man had no business going both ways at Jackson State and the University of Colorado. He was mismanaged by Dion. Now he gets to the NFL with the same belief that he can play both ways and I can block. I blame Deion Sanders. Right. So that was what was said. And obviously the writers, the digital writers and people that have, digital platforms, we all got to disguise certain things to try to get you to either watch or read or something like that. So I get it. But it was Jason Whitlock. Okay, let's stop playing games. Let's stop playing games. It was Jason Whitlock, the ultimate Coach Prime hater. Like, so I don't have to spend too much time on that. But yeah, people are saying, he shouldn't play both ways. Mr. Whitlock is saying, oh, he should have, Coach Prime mismanaged him. When he's successful, everybody's quiet. Just like the Coach Prime situation. When Coach Prime is successful, all the haters are ducking. They don't know what to say. The second he starts to lose, then they all come out. Now they're all right again. You feel me? So it's like an ongoing conversation. And this is sports. That's why it's so fun to talk about and it's so fun to do. I love my job at TLP Sports Club. You know what I'm saying? I have another job, but I love this job. I can't wait till TLP starts to pay me the kind of money that I want, like $1,000 an hour. Okay? That's the goal. I'm going to put it all out there. $1,000 an hour. That's what I want to be making at TLP Sports Club. And I know it's a possibility. So anyways, I start doing that. We can start doing all kinds of different sports show. I can fly all over the country, all over the world and bring you sports content, man. I can't wait till that happens. When that day comes and I'm able to just do sports, have panels, go to different places, travel and do anyway. Yeah, man, Mr. Whitlock, stop hating, bro. Like, stop hating. The young man had the ability. Coach Prime fostered that ability. And I'm going to leave you with this. When your kids have abilities, don't allow your discomfort or do not allow your shortcomings, right? Like Jay-Z told y'all about his uncle telling him that he wasn't going to make it. Do not project your shortcomings on people. If they can do it, they can do it. And Coach Prime fostered that. He helped that young man develop his skills as a DB and as a wide receiver. Now he's using both. Now, the team and the organization has to figure out how to manage his body, and he has to pay some good money, and get nutritionist and a personal chef and whatever it's going to take. He's going to have to figure it out to manage his body and be in the best shape ever, because what you did in college is not the same as the NFL, because now you're playing with the best of the best. So you're going to have to figure out how to manage your body for the professional area that you're now working in, so that you can survive and at least have 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Guys are not lasting in the NFL that long anyway. So if you can put it together and get 10 years, Travis Hunter, man, look, 10 years is good. Hopefully you get maybe 1 or 2 Super Bowls under your belt. Heisman, Super Bowl. Bruh, That's a beautiful career. And it seems like you're very talented in other things, and then you're going to try to do other things and then just go naturally into whatever you do. Don't let these guys stop you. But Coach Prime didn't do anything wrong, Mr. Whitlock, Mr. Hater. I don't know what it is about Coach Prime's success and his manlyhood and the fact that he carries himself like a man that just rubs off on you so wrong. But you got to figure that out, man. You say you're a Christian. You say you're a man of God. So pray that God gives you the confidence that you need to lead your life in a way that is going to make you happy and give you the joy that you've lost. Get that back to you, because you've lost your joy when you are so focused on one man, on one person, and making sure everything that he does and tries to figure out, he can make mistakes too. Did he make a mistake with Travis Hunter? No, but he can make mistakes too. But for you to just build your life and your existence, your digital existence on him and all the mistakes that he makes, pointing them out, that is a sad existence. And you got to figure out if you are a real man of God, like for real, okay? If you're a real man of God, I'm a real man of God with problems, and I say my problems all the time, but nonetheless, I'm a real man of God. But if you're a real man of God and you have the Holy Spirit guiding you, bro, it's the Holy Spirit is talking, but you're not listening. You can't just continue to harp on one man and try to figure out why he's making all these mistakes. Bruh, when was the last time you prayed for Dion, Mr. Man of God? When was the last time you prayed for this man to get it right? All right, guys, look, man, I'm going to leave it right there. Thank you so much for watching. Travis Hunter, man, I hope you get well. God bless you. Peace. I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out.